So in question 26 here, what you have is 3 over x plus 1, and then you have plus 1 over x minus 1, and that equals 1 over 1 if you want to put it that way. Okay, now this 1 over 1, we're going to need a bit more space to the right of it. Okay, now can anybody tell me what denominator will we put beside the x plus 1? X minus 1 top and bottom. So x minus 1 top and bottom. Beside the x minus 1, x plus 1 top and bottom. And finally, for the last one, both x plus 1 and x minus 1. Now, what happens next? Bottoms can cancel. Okay, and after the bottoms cancel, what do we get next? 3x minus 3 plus, anybody? 1x plus 1 equals, after that. Now see the 1 on the outside. 1 times anything is the same object. 1 times a table is a table. The 1 is irrelevant. Okay? Even if that was a number 2, what I suggest you do is you multiply the 2 of these first, then multiply everything by whatever number is outside it. If it's a 5 outside, you do that first, then multiply everything by 5. Okay, so what do we get when we multiply this out? X by x, x by minus 1, minus 1x, 1 by x, and then 1 by minus 1. Now, a lot of people are trying to move everything over at the same time. It's not wrong, but it's going to result in an error most times. Okay, because there's just too much information to be keeping track of in your mind. Okay, so what do you do instead? You can, what I call it, tidy up, and in some cases a tidy up is cancelling. 3x plus 1x is 4x minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. After that, you cancel them off, and then what do we get? Okay, now what happens next? I'm going to bring them to the left, okay? And remember, all quadratic equations lead with something x squared, something x, and then a number at the end equals 0. So we're going to do the same thing here. Put the x squared to the front, minus x squared. 4x is in second position, minus 2. Then when you bring over the 1, what happens? Plus 1 equals 0. Does not just yet. Okay. Now, Jack, as an example, did a minus b formula straight away. Jack did a minus b formula with minus 1, b equals 4, c equals minus 1. As it turns out, he got the right answer anyway. But in general, we don't do quadratic equations with minus x squared. So how do you get rid of the minus x squared? X squared minus 4x plus 1 equals 0. So minus b form is this time, guys. A equals 1, b equals minus b is plus 4, and c equals 1. I do b and minus b together. So minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So what we're going to get here is minus b is plus 4, plus or minus the square root of b squared squared minus plus 1 for me. No, just up there it was a minus 1, and then I multiplied both sides by minus 1, so it turned into a plus 1 for me. Now 2 times 1 on the bottom, so we're going to get 4 plus or minus, put this part here all into the what, guys? Calculator. Okay, you're going to get square root of minus 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1, and then 2 root 3 all over 2. And you're going to get 4 plus 2 root 3 over 2. And 4 minus 2 root 3 over 2. Now what happens next, guys? Just divide them in. Oh, sorry, press the fraction button first. Is it this? No, I want it in this form here. 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. So you can see that it wants it in the form a plus root 3. It says mentions nothing about decimals, but if you put down both, it doesn't really matter.